In this video, you will be learning about constructive forces. The standard for the video is, I will be able to identify surface features of the earth caused by constructive forces. Constructive forces are forces that build up the land. Examples include deposition, volcanoes, and earthquakes. Deposition is the dropping of sediment or particles by water, wind, or ice. Sediment is picked up in one place, carried along, and dropped someplace else. Water is the main agent of deposition. The first example of a deposition is a delta, which is a deposit that builds up at a river's mouth. In these pictures, rivers are flowing into larger bodies of water. The place where the river meets the larger body of water has a buildup of sediment. That is the delta. Floodplains are the next example of deposition, and these are deposits outside riverbanks left after flooding. In these pictures, there are rivers that are in low-lying areas which flood often. Sediment is left outside the riverbank after the flood. Barrier islands are another type of deposition. They are deposits that form along the coast by waves. In these pictures, the waves or currents have pushed the sand into a pile, therefore creating an island along the coast. The next example is a beach, which is a deposit of sediment left on shore by waves and currents. Sand dunes are the next example of deposition. They are deposits of sand piled up by wind. You may have seen a sand dune at the beach. The next example is a moraine, which is a ridge of sediment or rock left when glaciers melt. The person in this picture is standing on top of the moraine. The arrows are pointing to the moraines in this picture. And another person standing on top of the moraine. The next type of deposition is a drumlin, which is a long oval-shaped mound of soil and rock formed from glacial deposits. The mound in the middle of this picture is a drumlin. The next type of constructive force is a volcano, which can build new land from lava that is hot melted rock which pours from the volcano. When it cools, it becomes rock. This makes it a constructive process. The lava in this picture will cool and become new land. The last constructive force is an earthquake, which occurs when rock moves underground at a fault. The movement can push up land on one side of the fault line. Notice the land is pushed up in this picture. This concludes the constructive forces video. I hope you enjoyed the pictures and explanations.